I wish you had more time. Time is of the essence, and time is running out for Canelo. Hey, get the payday. You want payday? I know that. WBC says they're going to soon be ruling on Canelo versus David Benavidez. What that means, find out in this video. What up, Fight World? It's your boy Ego, and I'm back with some more boxing. Mauricio Sulaiman, president of the WBC, he had said in a recent interview, quote, "At the convention last year in Mexico City, Canelo requested to be able to do fights in the heavyweight division. That's why we ordered the interim fight between David Benavidez against David Lemieux." And this was what the response was when Sulaiman was asked about Canelo eventually fighting his mandatory WBC, interim champion or whatever, mandatory David Benavidez. He goes on to say, Benavidez is going to be defending his 168 title soon, and Canelo versus Triple G is in a couple weeks. At the convention, we're going to have a ruling about what is going to happen in that division. Benavidez is a very good undefeated champion, and we heard Jermell Charlo is another possibility. There are many fights viable to be made in that category. I don't know who posted that, and that was regarding the franchise champion being discontinued. Sulaiman says the franchise has been very, very effective. It was good for Canelo at middleweight, and it was very good in the lightweight division. It enhanced many fights, and Chocolatito Estrada is going to happen at the end of the year, so there's only one at a time right now. So, first of all, let me just stop there. Mauricio Sulaiman is capping. There ain't nothing been good about the franchise champion. He can say whatever he wants, but we know that's not a reality. If anything, it created more confusion and complexities in each division that he's talking about. The only benefit is if you're related to Canelo, you're related to Lomachenko, you're related to Estrada, and it gave you the carte blanche to roam around boxing without any other responsibility that every other fighter has. Like Joshua, he just lost twice to Usyk, but guess what? The first fight with Usyk, that was because Usyk was the super champion at cruiserweight, moved up to heavyweight, and he was Anthony Joshua's mandatory. So you see how that works? Usyk was given an opportunity based on, I think it was the WBO or whoever it was, and him wanting an opportunity and wanting a shot. And then look, he beat Joshua 2 times, but that didn't happen because it couldn't happen with the WBC, because Jermall Charlo, when he was the highest ranked WBC person, he was not afforded the same opportunity that Usyk got with Anthony Joshua. This is how you rewrite history, folks, because at the end of the day, you can't beat a fighter that you're not given the opportunity to face. Right. And the same thing goes with Devin Haney, another black fighter, another black American fighter. And that was him when it came to the Lomachenko situation, because Lomachenko, his mandatory was Devin Haney. Devin Haney said he wanted it. He might have been 21, 22 years old and was down to fight Lomachenko. But Loma's team and the WBC concocted this plan to put him in the witness protection program. Ironically enough, Lomachenko's team and the WBC are at odds as far as who initiated this process. Lomachenko's blaming the WBC, said he got a letter and they said, hey, we want to make you the WBC franchise champion. And he said, okay, no big deal. Let's go. And he said that was like them paying homage or honor. And then the WBC says Lomachenko and his team requested it. So it's funny how he's claiming it's so great, but nobody wants to take credit for it. If it was so great, wouldn't everybody be jumping up for joy and trying to take credit? Like if somebody discovered the cure for cancer, then there's not going to be a scientist that doesn't want to claim credit and he discovered the cure to cancer, right? But when you create some bullshit like the franchise champion, again, nobody wants to take credit. Now, I'm not holding my breath for the convention because there's a lot of stuff that they talk about at the convention that doesn't get done. Like they said Canelo was fighting at heavyweight, as Mauricio Sulaiman reminded you. Where is that? Now Canelo fans, the Chupapi Muñeños, are complaining that Canelo is too little for the division he chose. He was undisputed at 168, undisputed. And he made a choice to fight an active champion, Dmitry Bivol out of Russia, at 175. And then the Chupapi Muñeño Canelo Cinnabon fans cried when Bivol beat him soundly in that fight, saying he was too small and he was out of his depth, out of his weight. But this is the same team and the same man, Eddie Reynoso and Canelo, baby. And they were saying that they wanted Canelo to fight at heavyweight against Makbuk Air. And your boy Ego told you it was cap. So what do you got to say for yourself now? I'm the best in the business. SLC, subscribe, like, and comment. Ego's Army for life. So anyway, the WBC continues to bend the rules for Canelo Alvarez, so I don't have any great expectations that they're going to do what's right and force Canelo, the undisputed champion, to fight David Benavidez. They allow certain fighters favoritism and allow certain fighters to take their sweet time, like Tyson Fury. He's threatened that he's retired and not retired and retired since April 23rd, and they just gave him an extension. They gave Fury an extension to further play games and keep the world in mystery instead of letting Usyk, Wilder, Ruiz, Luis Ortiz winner, top guys, Daniel Dubois, anybody, Joe Joyce, Joseph Parker winner, or anybody fight for the belt, because Tyson Fury is holding up the process, and the WBC offered an extension to Fury. They offered to allow more clenbuterol after 5 Mexican fighters failed with clenbuterol, including Canelo and a Canelo Promotions fighter. So, I'm not faithful that WBC, after all the stuff they've done recently, will do what's right and force Canelo to fight David Benavidez, who's actively trying to fight the best. SLC, subscribe, like, and comment. Let me know how I did in this video. And I'm introducing Super Thanks. Right here on the official Boxing Ego YouTube. Super Thanks allows you, the viewers, to show a little bit of extra gratitude, which enables me as a full-time content creator to push out the content you need in the world of boxing. Underneath all the videos, you will see a heart with the $sign in it. You can enter any amount that you find suitable as a Super Thanks. A brand new, interactive, and colorful way to get your comments highlighted and noticed by not only myself, but other people on the YouTube platform. Super Thanks, a unique and cool way to show and applaud us full-time content creators. Hopefully you guys enjoy the content. Super Thanks. The future is now. The Hibernation 5s by Kenichi Bear. Hybrid gaming and lifestyle headphones. Out of the box, you can connect to any console or PC. Bluetooth ready, with a low latency USB adapter, color RGB, and extreme bass mode. The Hibernation 5s adjust to you. Whether you need a gaming, travel, gym, or lifestyle headphones, the Hibernations got you covered. The new Hibernation 5s, link in the description. Customize the way you hear the world. Welcome to the nation.